Completed, Richard. We're starting to see teams emerge.
You usually need about 10 games or so to figure out who's going to compete in their divisions. Numbers tend to regulate themselves over a couple of months.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Anthony Black. Ivica Zubac is out there with Jones. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point. No one covering.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Dallas. It's a three-point game. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Out to White. A step-back shot here. And he hits the jump shot.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. First free throw is good. And Black drops them both. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Pass to Şengün. Here's White. Out to Porzingis. And here is Conley. 5 to shoot. All sorts of time. Again, Phoenix.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Kicks it out to Jones. Tries the spin move. Brunson outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Anunoby, good.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any daylight.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at him, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
And the free throw, no good. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player is so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona's a great choice.
Suns have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Şengün with a screen on Brunson. Conley inside the line, and Jones pulls it down.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one, at least you hope.
Brunson against Porzingis. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
That bucket in no time at all. White's got 6 points.
This is something that Goonie does well for his position, connecting on timely passes.
Back to Black. Shoots over White. A nice shot by Black.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Pass to Şengün. Now here's White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Phoenix.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
2 shots.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Anunoby kicks to Jones. Brunson outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jones. Puts up a 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. At the elbow, it's Şengün. It's rebounded by Dallas. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Phoenix. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, and you hate to lose the kind of game where it just seems like it gets away from you. They played good basketball for most of it, but then just collapsed and opened that door for the comeback.
The Suns have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Mavericks making a change here. Harris has checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
The Mavericks trail. Black in the post. White covering. Black kicks to Brunson. Here's Anunoby. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Anunoby's got 6.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's guarded by Anunoby. It's stolen by Harris. Black with it. He's picked up by White. Black, no good.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Pass to Conley. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Sensabaugh. Black defending. Here's Sensabaugh. Porzingis finds Şengün. And the rejection by Zubac. Harris looking it over. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Here's Brunson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Suns trail by 3. White the pass to Conley. And here is Şengün. He was all alone on that one.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Second is Jalen Brunson.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Like the pass to Brunson. Back to Black. And it's sent back by White. Next to Porzingis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice shot, Porzingis with the length and the touch.
Dallas has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Here's Black. Porzingis with the rebound.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Brunson kicks to Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Şengün passes to Porzingis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harris.
Hard to contest Porzingis without fouling him. Just too much size and too much skill.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And when healthy, Porzingis is a highly impactful player. He is a 7-foot wing that really spaces the floor.
Mavericks making a switch here. Sharps checked in for Zubac. Wiggins comes in for OG Anunoby. Miles McBride's checked in for Black. And McCollum subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Harris outside. McCollum looking it over. It's a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Alexander Walker finds Portis. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Suns lead by 1.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Now here's McCollum, defended by Carrington. Out to Harris. Here's McBride, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Portis, and Portis throws it down.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Now McBride. Now here is Harris. Here's McBride. No scoring in this one. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Takes it from 10. Yep, that one goes. And now a 5-point Suns lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
For 3, Harris. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Mavericks trail by 5. Wiggins outside. No good again that time. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Carrington, that's good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Checked in for Porzingis. And a look out the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for Phoenix.
And really, there's just such a lack of scoring for them from out at the top of the arc in terms of three-point range. And in today's game, you have to get scoring from the three-point range. And that area out above the free throw line extended is a real weak spot for them so far.
Back to McCollum. 1:29 left here in the opening quarter. Off the run. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Adams outside. Now Alexander Walker. Scoreless thus far. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Mavericks trail by 8. Sharp, the pass to McCollum. Fires for 3. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Nailed from three-point land.
We all know Wiggins has put a lot of work into his 3 ball, and you see the results there.
Portis a screen on McCollum. Here's Carrington. He is guarded by McCollum. Screen by Adams. And it's Carrington missing. Adams against Sharp. And it's McCollum in the corner. It's blocked. And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns ahead of 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Derek Jones is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Black in at the shooting guard position. 6 on the shot clock. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by the Suns.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Pass to Şengün. The shot from the low post is good. And now it's a 9-point Suns lead. GA, you hear about 3-level score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Here's White. Sinks the three-pointer. White's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Black. Floats it up for Brunson. It's stolen by Adams. Outside, White. Here's Alexander Walker. Black defending. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 10.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Dallas, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And that one falls for Jones. Porzingis is checked in for the Suns. Conley now comes in for Alexander Walker. No good on the second free throw.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Pass to Conley. Now here's White. Guarded closer. Good on the shot. White's got 12 in the game.
Conley's got a great set of skills as a passer. He might not always make the flashy pass, but he will make the smart one.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Take a look at some numbers for Brunson. Coming off a terrific season, and with that effortless stroke, he climbed all the way to the top 15 in three-point percentage.
And back to him finishing runner-up in assists, his court vision, his ability to control the pace of a game makes him especially impossible to defend. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Black. The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Inside. Here's White, and it's blocked. Brunson outside. Pass to Black. And And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
One shot.
And free throw, good from Black. Suns leading by 6. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Şengün kicks to White. Pocket 6. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Black. Off target with his 3. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Jones, no one around him. Kept alive, Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Şengün against Zubac. Şengün passes to Porzingis. To the left wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Hits it from 3-point range. Porzingis has got 7 points.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the 3-point line.
Here's Brunson. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Conley. A pass to Porzingis. Here's Black. White covering. Steps back and fires. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Phoenix leading by 7. Here's Sensabaugh. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Mavericks trail by 7. Black with it. He's got 9. Down low. Here's Brunson. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Şengün gets to Conley. Over in the corner, White. Porzingis sets the pick for White. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Zach LaVine and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for the matchup with the Jazz, that's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. Mavericks trail by 7. Brunson outside. Over Conley. And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 12 in the game.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. a look at the shot show, showing location for Jalen Brunson.
Well, that is what it looks like when you are in the zone. And he's been very efficient with his scoring and is leading the way for his team on offense. With every make, you can see the confidence growing. And I don't think he'll slow down anytime soon.
Zinga's high post, working on Jones, and it's Anthony Black with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now, here's Şengün. 26 points for him last game against Chicago.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding, just a force on the backboards.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Here's Sensabaugh. 5 points in the game. Porzingis sets the pick for White. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. The Mavericks, number 1.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
First free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
A different look for Dallas. Day'Ron Sharp, he's checked in for Zubac. Tobias Harris comes in for Jones. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Black. And both free throws good for White.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter. Doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
Sharp with a screen on White. And here's McCollum for 3. Şengün with the rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Conley against McCollum. To the wing right side. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Outside, Porzingis. Clock is at 3. Three-pointer on the way. Here's Şengün. And McCollum with the block. And here's Sharp. Brunson right side. Shoots over White. Brunson no good. And so White will bring it up for the Suns. They host the Spurs after this. Conley dishes to White. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Cracks in the tray. White's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Anunoby passes to Harris. Back to Anunoby. White against McCollum. Puts up a deep 3. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
On the wing, Harris. Brunson surveying the D. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
It's to Porzingis. Outside, White. Şengün with a screen on McCollum. And it's White missing. Mavericks trail by 11. Brunson outside. It's McCollum on the wing. Sharp sets the pick for McCollum. Nice form on the 20-footer.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And White kicks to Conley. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Sharp's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's McCollum on the wing. Sharp with a screen on White. Here's McCollum, and it's Dallas with another.
Phenomenal at realizing when to shoot from that mid-range. And McCollum becoming a master at that mid-range.
Count it, good. Porzingis has got 13.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
They set the pick. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Anunoby left side.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
White dishes to Conley. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 12-point Suns lead.
I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Harris kicks to McCollum. Sharp with a screen on White. Back to Harris. The three. It's good from long range. Harris has got his 2nd basket of the night.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Conley finds Porzingis. Here's White. Porzingis with a screen on McCollum. White the pass to Porzingis. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet at the bump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Harris outside. Right wing. Here's Brunson driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 18 points for him.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Puts up a deep three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first half. Suns lead by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Dallas Mavericks.
Sometimes you try on defense and still get scored on, and that's what's happening right now. They're struggling to find the answers, Shaq.
Got to tighten up, that's all I'll say.
And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
When you have 2 players going at each other like this, it becomes a point of pride. That's when the sparks fly. That's when it gets interesting.
For us and for the fans watching. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Phoenix leading by 7. White is out there with Conley. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
And that one falls for White. Good on both. And the Mavericks with possession here. 9-point game. Brunson against Conley. Offline with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Launches a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Black. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Porzingis. The Mavericks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting for Dallas. Black. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Black. And Black drops them both. And so, Şengün will bring it up for the Suns. To Porzingis. Here's Sensabaugh. Right side, Conley. It's over Anunoby. That one rolling around and rims out. Mavericks trail by 7. Pass to Zubac. Brunson kicks to Black. Jones with the screen on Şengün. Black, no good. Suns leading by 7. Now Porzingis. 13 points in the game. Conley's shot is off.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
And Jones slams it home.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Conley, the pass to Porzingis. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Phoenix, no good that time either.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
And Jones has it in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Zubac finds Jones. Zubac with the screen for Brunson. Over Conley. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Brunson.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Pass to White. And here's Porzingis.
A moment here to see some numbers for Kristaps Porzingis. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
That free throw good from Porzingis. So for the Suns, Bobby Portis is checked in for Şengün. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Derek White. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Brunson outside. Zubac, a screen on Conley to the middle. And the dunk by Zubac.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Making a change here. Carrington's checked in. Andrew Wiggins is checked in for Dallas. Suns leading by 3. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Got a piece of it. On deep, Brunson, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
3-point field goal.
Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 5. Pass to Carrington. There's the pick. A 3-ball. Drills the 3-pointer. Carrington's got 6 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Brunson. Back to Black. And again, Dallas with the 3.
Oh, great awareness from Brunson. He draws the defense and able to kick it out for the open 3.
Over in the quarter, Porzingis. And Phoenix turns it over again. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The Suns, number 1.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second-chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Adams, he's checked in for Porzingis. Miles McBride's checked in for Dallas. Wiggins, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great.
Take a break.
He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
What I appreciate about Wiggins is that he doesn't force anything. He just lets the game come to him naturally.
And both free throws good for Wiggins.
I've been impressed to see Wiggins adjust and become a quality defensive stopper. He is fully committed to playing lockdown D on the wing.
Pass to Portis. Adams sets the pick for Portis. Here's Sensabaugh. Covered by Wiggins. Here's Carrington. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 16-5 run. 11 feet away. Jones, no luck.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
To the inside. Here's Here's Portis, and he gets the bucket. Portis has got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Pass to Black. Some nice passing here by Dallas. McBride's shot is off. Suns have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Shoots it. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Mavericks have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Now here's Jones, defended by Portis, and that one drops for him. Jones has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Carrington. Now here's Adams. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Looking now at some numbers for Zubac. Last season, he played outstanding. First in shooting percentage. And he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And last year, he really was the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Anthony Black. Pass to McBride. Back to McCollum. Screen by Zubac. And it's McCollum off the drive. Kicks it out to Jones. A three-pointer is right on target. Jones has got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Outside Portis. Adams in the corner. Pass to Alexander Walker. Oh, and the jam by Adams.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. On the wing, Jones. McCollum outside. Zubac with the screen from McCollum. And again, Dallas with the 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Alexander Walker. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
And McBride gets it to go.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been 3s. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here are the Suns now. They trail by 9 points. Here's Portis going inside, and there it is for him. Portis has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, he's been doing all he can to keep this competitive, but he needs some support.
On the wing, Harris. Back to McCollum. Pass to McBride. Tries from 16. Wiggins passes to McBride. Clock at 4. Shoots over Alexander Walker. McBride's shot is off.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
To the middle. It's stolen by Harris. Pass to Wiggins. McBride on the wing. McCollum outside. Sharp sets the pick for McCollum. Over Carrington. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick-and-roll option.
Here's Alexander Walker. And it's off from three-point range.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
A steady scorer throughout his career. Harris is still drawing lots of attention.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
A swing man that scores on all three levels. Harris is about as consistent as it gets.
And Harris drops them both. Here's White. He's got 19. Şengün with a screen on McCollum. And Şengün throws it down.
Love seeing Şengün go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
High post try, and McBride gets it to go. McBride's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's White.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
For Phoenix, Derek White. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Mike Conley's checked in for the Suns. And Dallas also making a switch. OG Anunoby's checked in for Wiggins. And both free throws good for White. Here's McCollum. He's got 9. Sharp sets the pick for McCollum. There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter. Misses from short range.
He's been off. Still, they're off, so not all is lost.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. And you look at McBride, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Dallas. Harris against Şengün. And it's blocked. Harris outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He was not going to settle on that play. Harris works his way inside and does a good job of drawing the foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
That free throw, no good.
A good percentage from here. Harris over 80% for his career.
And he's good on the second. Suns trail by 10. Outside Conley. But 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's McCollum. Here's Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
3-point field goal.
McCollum's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so White will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. .43 seconds left to play in the third. Six to shoot. To the paint. Mavericks with the rebound. Sharp's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Brunson. Sharp with a screen on Conley. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by the Suns. I'm
trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And here's Conley outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Conley's got 11 points. Here's Brunson. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's Dallas, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Well, they trailed by a bunch, but once they got going, the comeback was on. And we'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. They've got Jones. Anthony Black is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. Here's Porzingis. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Dallas leading by 10. Brunson outside. Puts it up from 12, and he nails the jumper. Brunson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Pass to Şengün. Suns moving the ball around. Conley's shot is off. Here's Dallas. Anunoby outside. Back to Black. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Good. Brunson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Over in the corner, White. Pass to Sensabaugh. And here's Conley outside. Good on the three-point shot.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Back the pass to Brunson. Zubac with the screen for Brunson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Wide at the elbow. He takes it in. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Who's got OG?
From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Porzingis high post. Working on Zubac. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Phoenix. Jones against Porzingis. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The shot's good from Brunson.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Alexander Walker. Şengün with the ball. Pass to Alexander Walker. That three off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Jones, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
At the line for the Mavericks, Derek Jones Jr. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Suns trail by 14. Şengün kicks to Porzingis. Down low. Here's White. It's not going to go for him. Brunson with some nice D. Anunoby against Porzingis. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Sends the ball, no good. And it's Jones with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Brunson. Zubac's a screen on White. Lobs it up for Zubac. Porzingis with the steal. Here's White. Cranes the three-pointer. White's got 24.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Brunson against White. Pass to Black. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Suns trail by 11. It's White on the wing. Clock at 6. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Black the pass to Jones. The layup missed. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Şengün kicks to Porzingis. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Alexander Walker on the wing. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Dallas again missing. Phoenix has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Screen by Şengün. Sends the ball, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jones drives in. And Jones spins it in.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Şengün finds Alexander Walker. That's good by Sensabaugh.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. The shot comes out. White with the defensive effort. Pass to Alexander Walker. It's Şengün, top of the key. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Şengün steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Şengün is such a great passer. It adds another dimension to their offense.
And he can't get the first one.
Şengün's fun to watch on the block. Drop steps, spin moves, up and unders. This man will put on a clinic down low.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. And he sinks the second.
Lots of promise in Şengün's game. Certainly has the frame to be special.
And here's Brunson outside. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now, here's Şengün. Pass to White. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Yeah, easy call.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Ivica Zubac. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Michael Conley. He's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. The Mavericks also with a sub. McCollum's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Zubac.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Derek White.
And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston team.
Dallas leading by 9. Here's Black. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Porzingis kicks to Conley. Fires the three. Porzingis can't hit. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Mavericks. Led by as many as 14 points.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Dallas. Black taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Black. OG Anunoby's checked in for Dallas. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Conley, the pass to White. Inside, here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Set him up, and Şengün executed the pick and roll to perfection.
Jones kicks to McCullough. Pass to Black. White against McCullough. Back to Black. Lets the three fly. McCollum no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead has got to just 7 on the basket from Porzingis.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Anunoby outside. McCollum. Strong move off the glass.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Here's Conley. Another chance. Rebounded by Zubac. Jones against Porzingis. Now Anunoby. Now McCollum. Zubac. And it doesn't go. Conley up top. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Şengün. 12-footer. Gets it.
A true monster in the paint. And just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Dallas leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Black. White covering. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Can't get it to go.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
He gets the bucket on the way in.
That's just being a pro. Understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
Jalen Brunson, who's checked in for Anthony Black.
At the line for Phoenix, Mike Conley. Shooting 1.
And those are big points here. If they can do the job on D, this game could get close in a hurry.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. but led by as many as 14 points. Tries it from 16. He puts in the chain.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
White down low. He's guarded by McCollum. McCollum there for the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Brunson.
And Brunson, a very physical player. Someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
Jalen Brunson taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Jones. Oh, the dunk!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throwdown.
8-point game. Conley with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. The 19-foot shot. Rebounded by Zubats. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Now Anunoby puts up the 3. No good.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good.
버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 찐땀이네 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해